Hi there, how you doing? Are you good? Great, glad to hear it. Can't actually hear you, don't actually care. Got a few things going on in this video. One is taking this out of the shop because we're not going to need this. And this is what we use to power these. So that means what I'm going to do is open these up. Well, one of them, this one. So that one's okay for now. You'll find out why later. So I'm going to open this up. You're going to see what's inside. And then I'm going to rewire it so that we don't have to depend on the power supply to power it. Two, I'm going to be wiring these up to my AV receiver downstairs, which has an 18-inch sub connected to it. A sub that can handle 6,000 watts RMS, but is currently being powered by about 2,000 watts. With the sub being connected to my AV receiver, it's only ever used when I watch movies, maybe when I listen to music, and that is all. Right, so we've got some extra light going on. Now, what I'm going to do is stick a screwdriver into the back of these, and a regular screwdriver does not fit, but this does. And that's a good thing about having these cheap ones lying around. So yeah, somebody left a comment on the audio test for these speakers, saying try them out with the 18-inch sub and see how they sound. So I thought that would be an interesting video, and here I am doing it. Bit of a slow week. Okay, so that should be all the screws out. And it is. Okay, so here is what we have inside this. That is what the speaker looks like. Looks like a speaker. So I could connect the wires to the terminal, and there's a weird electrical sort of a smell, kind of like coil, voice coil. I did have them quite loud in the sound test video, but I don't think they were overpowered. So I'm not too sure why it's smelling like they were. But yeah, anyway, like I was saying, I think I might just connect a wire to these. That's the simplest way to do it. And maybe just drill a hole through the back of this. So yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Hopefully the AV receiver doesn't overpower them too badly. But we'll see how they do. Also, the crossover for the sub is going to be a bit of an issue, so I might have to, I don't want to, but I might have to reset it to match these speakers, but I might not do that because I can't be bothered. However, we'll see how they sound. So what I'm going to do first is pull out the soldering iron, because I'm kind of going to need that. Got a pretty strong shot of the keyboard right there, just try to ignore that. One of the things I was about to do was change these speakers for these ones, which were taken out of a 20 watt Bluetooth speaker, or was it a 40 watt? I think it was a 40 watt. These are 20 watts each, apparently. That's what it says on the back of them when you remove the black thing that's on it. The only thing is, these are a little too big. They probably would have sounded pretty decent in there. The other thing is that these are full range, and these were taken out of a Bluetooth speaker that also had tweeters. The tweeters didn't get taken out because they sort of broke in the process. Right, so what I'm going to do is take the wire off of this one and stick it onto that one, and then make a hole in the back of that and feed the wire through it. I was about to say I could do with a vise, but I have one. But right now, I should be able to make do like this. Wasn't too difficult. Turn this off. That way we don't burn anything. Just going to disconnect these. Burnt something. This is a little more difficult than I thought it would be. That one's out. So let's try this one again. And is it coming out? Do you want to come out? Are you ready to be outed? It is, sort of. It's smoking. I'm not touching any plastic. You can't quite see because my finger's in the way. But liquor. I had to turn this back on because it cooled down. Right, so I'm going to hide this over there like that. Not that it really matters. This right here is a little longer than I would like, but it should be fine. And stick that to there. Right, so as you can see, it's good. It's very good. Now, I'm going to make a hole. How am I going to make a hole? Well, you see, the thing is, I'm going to need a drill. Over here somewhere. Got to be careful. Got to resist the temptation to go like this. Should be good enough. How to make your cats run away. Pull out the vacuum cleaner. Luckily, they don't run away forever. But they do like to investigate garbage bags. Who in the UK says garbage? Put the drill on the floor, that way it doesn't fall. Drilled the hole a little too low, don't know why I did that. Pay attention, mate, what's wrong with you? Right then, amplification bypassed, just need to put the screws in. And with this one, what I'll do is chop the wire. That's all I'm going to do with that. Chop it. Using something like this. And chopped. Was that even in the shot? Not too sure. So here we have the sub. This is going to be giving us our bass. And what I've got on top of it is a digital EQ. Probably just going to leave the settings the way they are. Oh yeah, by the way, I put some blue tack over the hole right there, so that way there's no air leaks. Right, so here we have Pancake. She's about to run off. And this is the left speaker set up directly in front of the sub. This isn't the best placement for the microphones just yet, or the speakers. So after this sound test, what I'll do is I'll do another one. I'll reposition the microphones and I'll put these more at ear level. That way the microphones will pick them up, and I'll put the microphones where I sit. Either way, this is a test now with these 2-inch speakers and an 18-inch sub. What I've done is I've turned down the volume of the amp that's powering the sub, so the volume, the sound is a little more equal because the bass was quite overpowering. I'll just give it a quick test just to make sure everything was working. Everything is working, so now for the proper test. And here we go. And first, a track that you're all familiar with, a track I completely forgot to play with the other Logitech speakers that I tested. Alright, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stop that right there. I'm going to start again, but I'm going to put the volume of the amp that's powering a sub back to its original position. Right, let's try that again. Okay, so I'll stop that there, and now I'll play Cradles by Suburban. And you can probably tell already that these speakers are lacking in certain frequencies. Anyway.
Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard
Now I'm going to play my own bass tester from my Soundcloud account. Then I'm going to reposition the microphones. Okay, so I'll stop that there and we'll go over to a different position now. Okay, so same tracks again. Let's see how it sounds. And the next one.
Inside my own world of make-believe, kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in pink and beige. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
And back to my track. Right, well that's been a quick test of these speakers down here with this sub. I wasn't really too pleased with them because obviously they're only small. They're not really designed to be hooked up to another system. Could do with maybe changing the crossover on the sub, although I don't think that would really make that much of a difference. Either way, it's been a quick test of these speakers down here with this 18-inch sub, and I guess I'll catch you in the next one.